We run a transition house, safe shelter for some, and have been doing that for 36 plus years in the Tri-Cities. We get to see it all. We get to see feminism as it was. We get to see feminism as it's emerging. We get to see that violence is not going away. Statistics will tell you there's less crime. Statistics will tell you that there's less violence, there's less sexual violence, as was just reported. That's not the case. The transition house that we run is at capacity most all the time. That says a lot for a community that has more than doubled its size. It's grown, at least the transition house opened in 1978, and the population of the Tri-Cities has grown by 137% since that time. We still only have 10 beds in the Tri-Cities. When I look at the issues that we face when we're dealing with violence, I mean, we all know it's a systemic issue. It comes from the family. It comes from generations of violence, in whatever way that might be. We work with women across all cultures, all ages, from 19 to in their late 60s and 70s. I mean, violence has no barriers, absolutely none. So it saddens me sometimes when I think that women have actually made some headway, and then again I look at things and that's really not the case. But yet there has been some progress. I mean, I look at women, and women are such an amazing, resilient being. And let's say, I mean, I get absolutely very, very passionate about it. But when I look at feminism, from my perspective, I see that it has changed. It has changed significantly. I don't think it's dead, and I don't think it's a dirty word. But I think one of the things that is surfacing in feminism, from my perspective, is the feminine. That integral part of every woman that is emerging, that is bringing forward the new feminism. I see many, many different organizations of women who are now really promoting that and really bringing out that strength of who we are as human beings. One of the things that we have done at Tri-City Transitions, which is a woman-serving organization, it was started by women back in 1975 because they were concerned about the inequalities that were happening to women, and they worked very, very hard to move things forward for women. But one of the things that we have also seen in the 21st century is that we have men coming to us asking for services. Men who can't find services anywhere else. Men who want to make a difference in their families' lives and they don't know how. They need the help. And what we have done is, because I believe that equality is inclusive, that we need to look at how we balance gender. We have reached out to help men. Now, some people will say that, how can we possibly do that? Well, I'd have to also say to you that there's an interior or ulterior motive in that. If we can work with men who want to be helped, who want to have a better relationship with their sons and with their daughters, that if they learn how to have a better relationship, don't you think that maybe they will also have a better relationship with their mother, perhaps their ex-wife, or their girlfriends, or their grandmother, or women friends? And it does make a difference. It really, truly is making a difference. The other place where I see that we can really make a difference is with our children. And we have been working very, very hard to reach out to young women, to young girls, really young girls, and young boys, and working in the school district. You know, instead of talking about violence, we talk about conflict. It's really, quite frankly, it's the same thing. We talk about healthy relationships. Bullying is a huge issue. One of the things that we are seeing as a result of the work we're doing in School District 43 is that there's a big behavior change in both the boys and the girls. They are actually settling down, and they're learning, and they're respecting each other. And I guess that's one of the things, as I've heard the discussion tonight, but one of the things I see on a daily basis is somehow or another we've forgotten how to respect each other. You know, feminism isn't us and them. Feminism is we. And I really do believe that we've come a long way, but I really do believe we've got lots more work to do.